Welcome back. This is the order block video after the liquidity video I uploaded before. In this video, we're going to be going over the order block from ICT and how to utilize it. It's going to be a very quick and simple video. So let's get right into it. An order block is just the last up close candle on a down move or the last down close candle on an up move. You want to be pairing order blocks with liquidity. So if you haven't seen what liquidity is, go back to my first video and you should be able to find out. So looking at this down move, for example, we have a pool of liquidity, so relatively equal highs. We know that price is supposed to be going down as the trend has already started. We got CISDs here, right? And then we have the swing high, the first swing high that gets made after the CISDs. So you pair that with the equal highs. Once we run above that, we can look at the very, very highest up close candle to be our order block. Once we close below that and we make a CISD, we can then seek this high to be holding, and the order block can be our entry mechanism. So we can set our stop loss, our entry here. Stop loss goes on the high of the order block, and then take profit goes obviously wherever you're seeking, whether it's a low for liquidity or something else based on projections. So as we can see, price prints here, comes back to it. You would have gotten a fill here. And then what happens? Same thing. You have relatively equal highs that get printed. We go above those. And then look, there's no order block here because we wicked it. So price never closed below the order block. Therefore, price just goes up higher. You don't have to worry about it. Then price prints this. Price does close below it. Then what do we also have? Change instead of delivery, which we close below here. And then price comes back up, touches the order block again, refills, stop goes on the high again, and you got a second trade. Then what do we have? The order block comes here. We make a new order block again here. You have a high, you have another high. We sweep both of those. We make the new order block. We close below. New change instead of delivery here. Once again, we come back up, retap, and that's another entry. We have 3 entries back to back in the relative same area, and they're all seeking the same target. Now, this is only possible because we know that price is supposed to be going down. You might not know that all the time. It just depends on obviously the other factors in liquidity and where you're coming from. Let's go over a bullish example. We have relatively equal lows. We run those relatively equal lows. We have a low, high, lower low. And so once we close above this last bearish candle, that could be our order block. Now, price hasn't closed above here just yet on the breaker block, but we can anticipate that this is going to be closing. If you do, you would be opening up your order here once we close above it, and your stop would go on the low. Once you have that, you would be targeting liquidity, either this high, that high, or fib projections, depending on what you're doing. And then price goes up higher, higher, and higher. We have lows. We have relatively equal lows here as well. And we sweep all of those. Once we do, we have our new order block here. Price then closes above. It also makes the CISD here. And then price comes all the way back down after making relatively equal lows here all over again. Retaps back into the order block, fills you, makes a new order block here, and then does it all over again. Comes back, taps you here, price goes up higher. But now price had already had a change instead of delivery to the downside. So this low doesn't really go too far, and then it gets returned, and so on. So the cycle just starts over and over. It's a very simple concept. It's not very complicated. It's very visual, but you have to be pairing it with liquidity, and you have to understand where price is predetermined to go from and to. If you haven't struggled with that, that's okay. We'll be making some more videos and explaining everything else so we can piece it all together into a model.